doing good? I'm doing good. Today is the 18th of October, which means it's my middle daughter's 17th birthday. Which also means that I am getting fucking old. Too old to be dealing with this cold ass weather. I'll tell you what. Saturday is 70 degrees. Sunday, I don't remember what Sunday was like. Sunday wasn't bad. Sunday was like 70. Sunday would have been a better day if the Browns would have won and the Indians would have won. That's right, I said Indians. The Cleveland Indians. Not the fucking Guardians. Stupid ass name. I'm Native American, right? I have tribal papers. I got a little document that says you're Native American, so now the government knows, right? I got that. Well, I don't give a fuck about the name. Chief Wahoo was little. I can kind of see that, but the name, this is the name. Like, it's not that big a deal. There's Indian motorcycles. Everybody's going all too fucking crazy with the nonsense. Washington has a stupid name, the Commanders. I don't know, I can see like Redskins though. I mean, still, it didn't bother me, but I can see people getting upset about it. Unless you were talking about, like, you know, when it's cold outside, like it is fucking now. 42 degrees. It snowed yesterday. It snowed. Like, just a little bit, but it snowed. And then it hailed at one point. Like, little tiny, like, gravel-sized, little pea-sized hail. Bloop, bloop. Oh, boy. Shit's crazy, man. And you look at the weather, and it says at the end of the week it's going to be like back in like the upper 60s, low 70s. It's October in Ohio. What do you want, you know? 70 today, snowing tomorrow. I've dealt with that shit my whole life. Got the oldest daughter and the granddaughter coming over for dinner. I gotta get these jobs done and get home. So, yeah. But anyway, what are we here to talk about? Commercials. Fucking, man. Not really commercials, but yeah, commercials. Because I cannot wait until these fucking midterms are over. I can't. Like, I'm so sick of the commercials. I'm so sick of the commercials on the radio, sick of the commercials on the TV. Vote for me because that guy's an asshole. That's every commercial. This is what he did wrong. This is what he did wrong. What have you done right? Why can't you never tell me that? Why can't you tell me, like, this is my plan? I don't give a fuck about that guy. If you're so good, you sell me on you. Don't talk bad about that guy. Mudsling on that guy to say, oh, that guy's so bad, I must have to vote for you. See, you gotta be a salesman. You know, when I go to a new customer and they're looking for an estimate and they want to know what we do, like they're not happy with the old company, I don't go in there and say, oh, they missed this and they didn't do this and they didn't do that. Right? Oh, you're so lucky you called me. No. I go in there and I say, oh, this is what I'll do for you. I'll make this look good. I'll make that look good. I'll make sure I get your stack real good. So we'll make it nice and shiny for you. Guarantee you pass your fire inspection every time. If not, you call me, I'll come right back and fix any issues that they say. I don't usually have to do that. I don't. You gotta take a little pride in your work, even though my job is dirty as fuck. I gotta take a little pride in it, you know what I mean? I don't care where you're working at. If you try to be the best person at that job, you try to be undeniable. Like, you you work hard enough and go the extra mile to where they're like, we can't survive without this guy, you're going to make the money. I know it seems like, oh man, but I'm only making, $10 an hour. Why should I work harder? Well, I'm sure there's somebody there that's making $15 an hour. How do you think they got there? You don't go places, and even if you don't like that job, you make the best of it. You don't go places in life by being like, I'm going to do just good enough. Because just good enough, you'll always only make $10 an hour until, minimum wage goes up. But yeah, man, I can't take it. Like, every fucking commercial is, vote for me, Congress, Senate, blah, 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 blah. That guy's an asshole. Every commercial on the radio, this is what he did wrong. This is what they did wrong. What the fuck, man? Tell me what you did right. Tell me what you're gonna do right. Make me believe you're the better choice. Please. But, we don't do that. I mean, fuck, dude. That's how last 2 elections were won, really. I mean, Trump said, that's Sleepy Joe and Crooked Hillary. And I'm an awesome guy, and I'm gonna kick in the door in China and say, look here, motherfucker. Remember when he said that? That was pretty sweet. But anyway, and then the Democrats, they ran on, Biden did this, or Trump did this, and this wrong. Trump sucks. We gotta get in there. He ripped our country apart, and we gotta get in there and unite it, right? And they've done none of that. Biden won. Here's all these votes for you, Biden. Go unite our country and fix the coronavirus and fix our economy. Well, the coronavirus is still here. The economy's worse than it's ever fucking been, and the country's still fucking divided. Like, really, what are we coming together on? How bad of a job they've done? Like, how horrible the press secretary is? Like, she cannot answer a straight question in any way whatsoever. Even easy questions. Can't answer them straight. I gotta dance around it, talk out the side of my mouth. It's crazy. Repeat myself a million times. That's how we'll get through. Change the definitions to shit so it looks like we're doing a better job. That's how we'll get through. It's not good. It's not good. Who's next? Really. Because Biden can't run again. Well, I mean, I guess technically he could. Would the Democrats support him? I don't know. But, I mean, would he run again with what's-her-nuts? Because Kamala Harris, where the fuck is she, right? And nobody likes her. She's got the worst rating of any vice president ever. So, and this guy, if he makes it through this term, and he runs again and wins, which I don't know. I mean, I've been wrong before. But you think he's gonna make it another 4 years? Like 6 years from now, you think that guy's still gonna be alive? I'm not so sure. So then if he kicks the bucket, who's next in line is the vice president. And if it's her, oh boy. Oh boy. So what do we do? You know what I mean? What do we do? You could jerry-rig it. That's what I did. I had a window break in the house. The kids say the dog did it. I wasn't there. And neither was the mother. We were at a Halloween party on Saturday. Like a little kid's Halloween party. And they call, send text message and pictures. One of my sons and his friend. Oh, we were playing with the dog, jumped up on the couch, his head, something, fucking window shattered. Oh no, we don't know what happened. It's possible. It is possible. This dog, he's a big dog. 55-pound pit bull, big old head on him. He gets a little rambunctious sometimes, especially when you're playing tug of war with him. He gets a little crazy. It was possible he jumped out there and hit the couch just the right way or something, tilted it back, and broke the window. It's possible. A little bit. I wasn't there, so I don't know. But how do you fix said window when you don't want to put money into a house, but yet it's getting cold outside? Well, because I'm trying to get the fuck out of here, and I don't care about that house. I don't. But I do care about my house being warm, right? So I went and got a piece of plexiglass. I cut it to the size of the window, built a frame around it, framed it into the window, and then caulked it. You can't open the window, but we never opened that window anyway. New window. There you go. Did what I had to do. And now it's, you know, it's a window. It's warm. And if the dog hits it just right, it'll go, it won't break. I mean, it could crack, technically. You can break plexiglass. But it's, you know, it's got a lot more give than regular glass. That is for sure. But that's not the solution for everything. So whoever's next has to be a real leader. Like, it has to be somebody who's really going to bring the country together, or really going to put the country on track. And honestly, if they don't worry about bringing, like, the country together, they don't worry about dividing the country. Like, Biden was supposed to bring us together, but, you know, all his speeches and shit, tobacco Republicans. Like, what are you doing? Like, that's not bringing anybody together. That's creating more of a rift. Anybody with eyes can see that. Well, if the next guy that comes in and wins, I don't give a fuck what he is, Democrat, Republican, I don't care, because I really don't care about the parties. Like, we really gotta get away from that thinking, like, this two-party shitty system. Like, what the fuck was that? Like, I don't care about the parties. All I want is a leader to come in, make the economy better. You know, make it to where we still have freedoms. Like, don't take away our guns. Don't take away our freedom of speech. Stop trying to silence people when they don't agree with what the fuck you say, because not everybody's gonna agree with everybody on everything. You know, it's, I don't know, like, we got away with this. You can't make everybody happy. You can't. You know? I don't know whatever happened to majority rules. You can't make everybody happy. You do the best you can. You come up with compromise. Shit like that. It's like this fucking war in Ukraine. Like, nobody wants to compromise here. We have propped up the president in Ukraine so much to the point where he's like, I'm not compromising shit. It's all or nothing for me. Is that right? I don't know. Putin's like, we'll take this little bit and you guys can have the rest and you can have your freedom still. He says, no. We want it all. No compromise. We're going to keep fighting you. Well, if we weren't sending him a shitload of money and a shitload of weapons, he wouldn't be talking that way. You know? It's like when you have that friend when you were growing up that was like smaller than the rest of the group, because we had this friend. Everybody has this friend. Maybe you're that guy. Like the little guy that when you go out, somebody's going to talk shit to the little guy. Well, he knows he can run his mouth because his four buddies, big buddies, are behind him. You might not see them, but they're there. My little buddy Kyle, God rest his soul, he's not here with us anymore. He always had friends, big friends. Me, my cousin Eldon, my buddy Donnie, like my little brother, who's bigger than me. Always had like big friends behind him. And there was like a group of us always together. So he knew if he got into a bind, he could run his mouth because there'd be somebody there to back him up. And that's exactly what's happening over there. He knows, like, yeah, I can say this and I can say that because America's got my back. I ain't got to worry about shit. Ain't nobody fucking with me. It's kind of the same thing, man. That shit just needs to be over before it's all over and we end up back at another world war, some kind of nuclear strikes and shit. Because Putin's not gonna take losing lightly. I hate construction. Worst thing about summertime, construction. I don't know. I've gone off the rails enough. I could do this forever. Especially when I just start rambling. And shit just starts getting on my nerves. I just want everybody to be okay. I know that's not feasible. I know that's something that'll never... Not everybody's always going to be okay. Because there's always going to be fuckers out there in power. And there's always going to be... You know, shit's not always going to be okay. But if shit could be okay 80% of the time, the world would be 100% better place. Right? And that's what I try to do on a small scale in my household. Just make everything okay most of the time. You can't always have that. Kids get upset. They fight with each other. Or you gotta fight with them. Or they get lazy. Shit happens, man. Well, when shit happens, you fucking fix the problem and move on. You can't keep going back to the past. This is what he did. This is what he did. This is what he said. You keep going back to the past, you'll never move forward. But yeah, alright guys, I'm out of here. I'll be back, towards the end of the week. Why are we not moving? Come on. Anyway, enough bitching for me. I hope everybody had a good weekend. Have a good week. What's today? Tuesday? Dynamite's on a day early. I'll be home for that. That's good shit. If you don't know what I'm talking about, that's okay. Alright, you guys take care. I'll be back. I never go anywhere for too long. See ya. I want to stop.